Hello everyone. Today I'm going to try something different. I'm going to try to make a London fog. London fog was, they don't know if it was originated in Vancouver, Canada or in London. There's kind of like a argument I guess about that. But anyways, we're going, and the person that made it, it's anonymous. They don't know who discovered it. Hey Rob, welcome. How are you this morning? Good morning. I'm gonna make. I got some Earl Grey tea, and I got some Ethiopian Yarichiffe coffee that I made in my French press. And so I let the tea brew for a little bit. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna combine these two and make a London fog. They also have a London fog latte that you use your favorite cream or your favorite sweetener. But today, hey Winky, welcome. Today I'm just going to use Yarichiffe coffee. I ground the beans this morning and let it sit. The way you make this is when you grind the beans, welcome. You pour the hot water and let it sit for 9 minutes, and then you stir it, and then about 4 more minutes you'll scrape off the creme that's on top of it, so that way you don't have that bitterness taste to it. So I got my tea. Well, I think I'm gonna pour my coffee first. How is everyone today? Let's see if I can get my coffee to work. There we go. See, I got my coffee poured, and I didn't put any sweetener in this because I really like my coffee black. But you could put a sweetener. Let me get the tea bag here. And it's Earl Grey. As long as you use a like a lot of work to make coffee. Yes, it is. So I'm gonna pour my tea in here without see if I can do it without spilling it. And I think I'm gonna stir it. Cold day in Illinois. It's we woke up this morning and it was 48 degrees. Yesterday it was 74 degrees here in San Antonio, and last night it was pretty humid, I guess. And then we wake up this morning and it's 48 degrees. Or is it tea? It's called a London fog. Hey MJ, welcome. A London fog, and I used Earl Grey tea. I used 4 ounces of Earl Grey tea that I had made, I had brewed. Welcome MJ. And then I took my French press and made some dark coffee. It's Yarichiffe. It was 45 degrees. Yeah, we had a cold front come in last night, so, and it's supposed to rain this weekend, but I mean, we'll see. Um, so it's supposed to be cool, and then next week get back up in the 70s again. So we've been having this weather that it'd be warm, and then it gets cold, and warm, and cold. So let's give this a try, shall we? Earl Grey is like the lighter of the black teas. It has more of a floral, like a floral taste to it. And I'm gonna turn my cup around because it has on one side it has the store, I mean the brand of coffee that the local coffee place does, and on the other end, on the other side, it has the Alamo and San Antonio. This has a pretty good taste. I mean, you're supposed to make it with espresso, but I didn't. I don't have an espresso, and I didn't have espresso. Well, I do have espresso coffee, I guess. I have a Captain Coffee of Choice, the drink of choice. pretty good. It has a coffee, but the Earl Grey makes it like a floral flavor. I think I'm gonna pour some more coffee in there. I think I might have overmixed it. 55. Sitting in the sun, just for the sun. Yeah, it's we had really nice weather yesterday. It was a little cloudy, but it was still kind of warm. And then that cold front came in last night. Well, I guess you would say a cool front. Computer Earl Grey hot. This is the one I use. You don't necessarily have to use this brand, but this is a brand that we buy, and they also make a decaffeinated flavor. I mean the Earl Grey also, and it makes some really good teas. They make Constant Common. It's pretty good tea also. But this one I tried. I saw somebody make a London Fog, but it's a little bit different because they use espresso, and they also put like a sweetener in it, like a frothy milk, and I didn't make a frothy milk. Earl Grey hot. Yeah, this is I let it steep. I let the tea steep for like 3 minutes, and then my coffee I let it steep for like 9 minutes. So how's everyone doing today? This coffee is pretty good. I mean, it's a floral. I just wanted to try this out and see. I saw somebody make it on YouTube, and so I said, you know what? I'll give this a shot. Well, how's everybody's day and evening going? It's still really cloudy here in San Antonio because of the cool front. But like you said, Winky, here if it's cool, sometimes if you're in the sun, the sun will warm you up. But then once you go in the shade again, it's cold again. Oh, you computer. And I put that tea bag on that napkin and you wiped it off. Waiting for snow. Buying a Christmas stocking stuffer. Cool. Boxing. All right, thank you. So that does. Ross. We have Ross here. We also have their. Ross also has another store called Dee Dee's Discount. Loves tea. I used to go to Ross, but here lately they really hadn't had a lot of stuff that I like. You know, we have a store here called TJ Maxx. They have everything because one side of the store has like the clothes and everything, and then they have a part two of the store on the other side called Home Goods, and they have everything that you can think of. I mean, they have food. I mean, they have coffees and they have teas and they have. Hi, Coco. Welcome. You can get like a coffee press there, and you can get all kinds of stuff. Oh, okay. It looks like a book. How's it? How you doing, Coco? Welcome. We got the team here. We got Rob. We got MJ. Winky here. Everybody's joining me from YouTube. I'm broadcasting both on YouTube and Periscope. This has an interesting flavor. I don't know if I would drink this all the time. I mean, I like tea, but um, that's a florally taste. How's the sound? Everything sound good and the video good? My wall's not moving today, MJ. It's staying still. Yesterday I'm not yesterday, the other day I got too close to it and so I was hitting it with my head. Yeah, I should, right? Maybe you should. You think so? You think YouTube will be a ghost town? We'll see. I'm not really worried about it. I mean, everybody that I watch, I don't think they would have any problem with it. As long as you put that on that thing, you're in Pennsylvania, visiting your granddaughter. Thank you. Have fun with your granddaughter. It's really nice to travel and see. The Spurs were at Pennsylvania yesterday. I don't really want to talk about it because they lost pretty bad. Our basketball team. Thank you. Thank you very much. They played the Philadelphia 76ers. And Philadelphia 76ers used to be, when I was a kid, when I say a teenager, I guess, Philadelphia 76ers was one of my favorite teams because they had Julius Erving, Dr. J, and he was one of my. Hey, Taiwan Live TV, MJ is joining me on Periscope. Thank you for joining me on Periscope, MJ. And Dr. J was one of my favorite players. Dr. J, Maurice Cheeks, Daryl Dawkins, they were one of my favorite. I mean, I always liked the Spurs, but Philadelphia was one of my favorite teams. Now it's totally different. They have a lot of different players now. So. Fist bump, MJ. Thank you for testing Periscope for me. Do you like the 76ers? That's one of my favorite teams. Yeah, was it? Well, at that time, the Lakers and Boston were real good teams. Larry Bird's a good player. I like Larry Bird. I think at that time it was like a big rivalry with between Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. Um, no, wait a minute. No, that was later on. I think that was later on. Seems like a long time ago. Yeah, it does. Sometimes, sometimes the other day, some people, nothing about. That's okay, MJ. Um, the other day at work, somebody came that used to work for me, or used to work where I work, and this seemed like time flew. I mean, it just seemed like the other day they were a 16-year-old, 17-year-old kid working at Chuck E. Cheese, and then now they're like in their late 20s. You saw the real Harlem Globetrotters? Lamar Lemon. I can't think of his first name. I like the Harlem Globetrotters too. Um, but yeah, I mean, he's like in his 20s already, and it just seemed like the other day I saw he was working for us, and he's a grown man. And sometimes I wonder if it's just me that something. I think just somebody just worked yesterday, I guess. Uh, that's cool. There you go. Oh, yeah, it is and stuff. Curly? Yeah, that's cool. He was cool. You know, they even had, when I was a kid, they even had a Harlem Globetrotter um, cartoon. That was weird, right? I mean, I was not weird, but I mean, it was funny. You know, they have a Harlem Globetrotters has a little person that plays basketball with him, and I follow him on Instagram. You did, and you didn't like Larry Bird. You didn't like basketball. No, just kidding. The coffee is good. I made a London fog, and I used it was up here, but I used Ethiopian Yarichiffe coffee in my French press, and then I used Earl Grey tea. It's called London fog. But they have a London fog latte that you can put like steamed milk, or you can make frothy milk. Um, but I just thought I'd just pour the tea and the coffee together and see how that tastes. And it actually tastes pretty good, but I don't think I would drink it all the time though. It's a lot of trouble. You have to make the tea and you have to make the coffee. I think I'd just rather just make the coffee. Well, I also like. Hey, Bud's on. I didn't see Bud join. Oh, there he is. Good morning, Bud. Good morning, fellow Texan. Already did? Cool. Excuse me. Bud's here. Fellow Texans here. Double the caffeine. This one? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, this one has. This is the regular one, but they do make a decaffeinated one. We have a constant common that's decaffeinated. My wife can't drink caffeine. Can't drink anything with caffeine in it. But this place is filling up with Texans. Well, we got just one so far. Okay, if you want to go back to YouTube, that's cool. Thank you for joining me on Periscope. But yeah, back. Yeah, you're quick. You jump back on YouTube quick. I made this. Show you the thumbnail I made. Let me see here. Let me get the thumbnail. I don't know if y'all saw it. Here we go. How's that? You like that? That's pretty cool, right? I made that yesterday. I'm gonna hook that up to the thumbnail when I make. Let's see. Winky's from New York. Rob is from Illinois. MJ's from Taiwan. And Coco is from the Carolinas, but today she's in Pennsylvania. You can follow. You can follow if you're watching this. Oh, thank you. If you're watching this, I have MJ from Taiwan Live TV. I have Coco. I think it's Coco Journey, and Rob Ebner. They also have a YouTube channel if you want to follow them. And Winky's in New York. She does a lot of videos. And so follow them if you're watching this. It's okay, you have one. Look, I'll show you. I'll show you the bumper you gave me. Here you go. Let me find it. There it is.
Hi, I'm MJ Klein, and you're watching Coffee with Kenrod. Now be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell so you won't miss a single coffee review. Oh, that's so good. Are we off the air yet? Are we off the air?
See if I
Yeah.
can.
How was that? Was that okay? Okay.
There we go. That was MJ. That's right, Winky. I'm sorry. You're from New York, but you live in Arizona. Thank you, MJ, for making that bumper for me. My oldest son was in Utah, and he made a bumper for me, and but it's still on his phone. He hasn't sent it to me yet. So. So, thank you, MJ. I appreciate it. So, it's cold too up there. It's a little chilly here. It's 48 degrees. I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it'll warm up. This morning it's cold. It'll warm up a little bit today. No snow. Oh, you were asking. I'm sorry. You were asking Coco. And but it'll warm up a little bit and then it'll get cold again tonight. And then next week it'll be back up in the 70s and 80s again. Which I'm not complaining because I like it warm. So there was a chance of last week. There was a chance that oh, I have one more. Oh. Last week we were gonna get sleet, and I'm glad we didn't get sleet because that would have been kind of crazy. But there was it north of here in the hill country. Some places it did snow. It's fall. Need to be more. You know, I had my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law. My brother-in-law's from Minnesota, and so one summer they went to Minnesota, and it was really nice, and they decided they wanted to move back. So when they moved back, it snowed like crazy during the winter, and then they decided in the spring to come back because it was just way too cold for them. So. I really need to get those computer glasses because that way I don't have to look up. Everybody goes, "Why is the guy looking up?" So I can see the comments. So I remember the name T. Yes, yes. How is he? I remember T. I know I watched several people review it. Doug Hewitt also. He's leaving Taiwan. Well, I think you know a lot of people. There's several people that did a broadcast on that. Um, Trying to get a U.S. doctor to operate on him. I hope he finds a really good surgeon. Let's see, Brian G. Johnson did a broadcast on that, and then Doug Hewitt is another person I follow, but I didn't watch his broadcast yet, and I think Dee Ninham also did a broadcast on it. And the Brian G. Johnson video, he was suggesting like go to your settings and there's three questions. One, it says your your channel is has to do with children, and the other one he's flying out. Um, um, and then the other one is you'll check my channel isn't for children, and the other one is that you can check that, and you each after you do a broadcast, uh, you can select. You can choose which one that you did when you did the channel. I mean, you did the video. You can choose which one it's going to be for children or not for children. But I think everybody will be all right. I would think so. I would think so, MJ. I mean, I hope T is okay. I remember watching him when he would make food for you. Thank you, Rob. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for. I know it's. Uh, I've been on for almost 30 minutes. I took 30 minutes of your time. I appreciate it. Thank you. So, yeah, I guess it is kind of a long video, but I hope T is fine. I'll be thinking about him. Thank you, Rob, for joining me. We'll see you next time. I don't know. Everybody's freaking out. I think if you know what your videos are and what you're doing, no, it's all right. It's warm. It's okay. Right. It's true. I don't know if you click not for children, if somebody clicked on the video, if it would give them like a oh thank you, I appreciate it. Um, I think I don't know if you clicked on the video and somebody clicks on the video, if it'll ask what your age is or whatever. I don't think so. But I mean we can't keep people from watching a video. Um, but I think as long as you cover yourself by saying it's not for children, then it should be okay. Oh, thank you. Um, but I'm not sure. Um, I think if we just, I think that there might be a lot of crazy people out there to do crazy stuff on YouTube. But I think if you know what you're doing, if you have a good, what's the name again? Oh, Brian G. Johnson, and then Doug Hewitt. Doug Hewitt is in England. Brian G. Johnson, I'm not sure where he's from. So yeah, drinking whiskey. But yeah, you might want to give them a check. Yeah, that is kind of crazy, right, MJ? Yeah, my tea is getting cold. Or coffee. My London fog is getting cold. Maybe about yesterday. I, Yep. Well, that was nice. I hope everything goes well with Mr. T. Um, I remember when you would go to his restaurant and he would make food. Uh, it was really neat for you. See, I'm gonna pour some more coffee because that way it'll warm it up. Cause my tea is got a little cold, or my London fog got a little cold. You put cinnamon in it. You like to fuse your drinks. Well, I've been on for 31 minutes and I don't want to take too much y'all's time, but I wouldn't. I've seen your videos and Winky and Coco. Y'all, I don't think y'all have anything to worry about. I think everybody's getting scared, and I don't think you know. I think if you know what you're all about, then you have nothing to worry about. So, well, thank y'all very much for taking time in your day to watch my video and me having a London fog. And I, y'all have a great day, and thank you for joining me, MJ, Winky, Rob Ebner, Coco, and Bud, Uncle Bud. Thank y'all very much for joining me. Really? Now you have to go to Walmart? Alright, see y'all next time on Ken Rod's Coffee Review. Bye everyone. Oh, actually, Ken Rod's Coffee Break. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll see you next time.